are you? Oh gosh, it is so hot in this room right now. UCat and CG Vintage and Vicky and Nat's Cupboard, Tony, Jody, the Shadowy Cat. Hello, welcome in. Okay, welcome to another edition. Is hot and sticky there today? Yeah, I went out for a bit. I had to do some running around, and I didn't actually hit a thrift store. I bet I did hit a flea market, but that's not my fault because I had to go and pay my booth bill. So I was at the flea market for business, and then I bought more stuff for business. Champagne and lollipops. Hello, Jennifer. Welcome in. Trifuli. Welcome in, Ruth. Okay, so everything is pre-listed. It's in the auction tab, which is down here. So anything that you want me to run, let me know. I'm wearing a moo dress today, so it's very dead sexy. CP Taylor, hello, Vintage Homestead, Vintage by Carly. Hello, all the vintage people. So many wonderful vintage people. So it's not an unboxing. It's everything's pre-listed. And just bear with me because I'm trying to run off of like slightly over from my usual spot over here. I'm trying to run over here. So you'll have to bear with me because I have to keep turning around to grab things. It's going to be extra awkward, but you know what is what it is. Temporary space. Any books? Hi, Trifoli. I have only a few. This is all like my mom's stuff from the estate sale. I do sell books. If you're looking for any books in particular, let me know and I can tell you whether or not I have any of those, not for today, but next week. And if there's anybody in the chat right now who sells books, say hi to Trifoli and hello, Mr. Frank's Collectibles and Christy and Cheyenne. So this is a very this isn't my normal. My normal shows, my normal estate sales are mass chaos and unboxing. This is actually my mom's stuff. So she was called the Red Hen. My dad was the Red Rooster. I was the Little Red Chick, but the Red Rooster is a much better name than the Little Red Chick. And that was our family business name since like the 1970s. So we carry it on. So welcome in. So if there's anything in the auction tab that you want me to run sooner rather than later, just let me know and I shall do so. Okay. I'm gonna start with the B7 stuff because it's the newest stuff. Hi, Pickles. Hello, Diane. Welcome in. Good to see everybody. Oh, and sugar plums and apple pie. I need to run the bat signal. All right, bat signal. So this item right here, I call the bat signal. And if you want to be notified when I go live to sell, then go to this item and save it. It'll have a little bell. So if you hit the little bell, then whenever I go live, I pin and then I run this as an auction, and then you will get notified that that I've gone live. It's basically the way to know that I've gone live without having to bookmark all my shows or wait around for when I start. So Short Dog, welcome in. So again, everything's listed today. Not my normal style, but Mom would haunt me forever if I didn't list things properly. She would want me to do it properly. So we're doing it properly. So we're gonna start Yabba Dabba Doo. Oh my god, what a nice Wilma. Do 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 do. Flintstones. Meet the Flintstones. They're a modern what is it? Modern Stone Age family from the town of Bedrock. They're a place right out of history. Okay. I'm gonna start with the B7 stuff. But if there's something else you want to see, just yell it in the chat and I will do so. I'm easy peasy, cheesy weasy, lemon squeezy. I don't mind. Uh-oh. Shoot. Which box did Kim put that stuff? La la la. Got to find the box where I put that stuff. There we go. Found it. Oh. Sadly, there's like boxes and boxes and boxes and boxes. Yeah, so we're going to go through this box. It's not on the shelf because there's not enough room on the shelf anymore. Let me find this one actually. we go. Pin. Okay, look at this cute. Mom had this in her cup. Thank you, Cobweb. It's a little moo mooey. My 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 girls are sagging. Ugh, ugh. I gotta try and pull them up. I need those like Shaper Mint. I see all the. How many of you get the ads for the Shaper Mint? And I'm like, I know, but I don't want to pay $50 for my boobs to be perkier because they're not actually perkier. You know what I mean? Welcome in, Cobweb. Um, and your stuff is still secure, by the way. So this is a vintage plate. I don't know what year it is, but it's really pretty for a plate wall, or as like to add as a centerpiece. Or forget about what is painted here. A plant would look awesome on this. I know it would cover up this pretty hand painted floral thing, but the plant would look awesome with this around it. So, anyways, this is Mom's lattice work. She didn't make this. This was Mom's, and we're running that one now. Mr. Dickey, welcome in. So everything is pre-listed in the auction tab, so you can check out what there is. If there's something that you want me to run right away, just yell it out in the chat. I mean, don't yell. You don't have to use all caps, honest. If you want to use all caps, you can. Whatever floats your boat. I'm good with whatever. How am I going to find this? No, 6. We got to go back down. 7, 6, 7, 6, 7. Pin. Okay, the next item up is this really cute hand painted, or it's from a painting. It's not hand painted. It's on glass. And I learned more about this. It's from a German artist, Barbara Furstenhoff. And this is she was celebrated for her whimsical, naive folk art style. So this is actually on glass rather than, and I think if you put a hanger on this, if you added a little hanger to this would look really pretty in a window. Because it's just such, and it's glass. So the light is going to shine through and it's going to be so pretty. Hi, Home Revival. How are you? All right. So let's run Mom's Furstenhofer plate. Look at the cute little scene. It's a German artist. All right. No worries. What's next? Oh, one of her rag dolls. This one is like very sad. It's a very sad rag doll, but it's a very cool like piece of. My favorite part is this. It says "I love you." Let me find the rag doll on here. There she is. Pin. So she's a very cute little rag doll. I'm actually going to run her for less than 5 because there's no pre-bids on her. So we're going to run her for $3. She has this little "I love you." This is a handmade for some little child. And Mom had kept this. She loved it. Okay. Oh, and I think this is near the bottom. Yes. Okay. The next thing up is a set of vintage. I believe that these were given to her for her wedding, so 1971. They're 2 pairs of your standard pillowcases, so double-sized pillowcases, double-sized pillow. And it's got a really pretty machined, but embroidered machined. And then on the edges, there's this scalloped edges that's also finished. The only thing is that where air has gotten in right here, because it was open, thanks for sharing the show. I appreciate that. There's a little bit of staining, so it does need to get a soak. It does need a soak, but really pretty pair of, and I'm going to run that for only 4, not 64. Oh my gosh. Could you imagine? No, or 42. There we go. Running now. Super pretty. And you get the pair. Thank you, merci for sharing. Retro seat. a partagé. Merci pour le partagé. Maybe I didn't say that right either. Shadowy Cat, thank you so much. Thank you everybody for your bids. Mom will be very happy to know that everyone was excited about her. the pillowcases that she got given and then never used. Can you, like 50 years, over 50 years, never used them. She had a lot of stuff like that. Mom was big on the whole concept. It was I'm very proud of myself. I'm sure it wasn't perfect, but you're very kind. All right, we also have Bert. Now I have to explain why there's some more modern toys. This is not from my collection that mom kept. When mom had dementia, and it started to get to the point where she couldn't look after herself, so she came and lived with me. His tush tag is no longer there, so she came. We moved up here so that she could live with me and I could look after her. She had a physical disability too. So when she started to go younger, because when you have dementia, you actually kind of like, you start to reverse the brain development and you start to act more like a child. So she started to really love toys. And so this is Bert. And she used to carry Bert around and put Bert in different places. Not like she did Jesus. Cobweb remembers Jesus. We had a Jesus doll. So he is missing his tush tag. He does have a little bit of staining, but he's a very cute little, he's vintage. He's even got like felt ears, but he is missing his tush tag. So that's why he's only running for 4. Little Bert. Yeah. So Mom, I got it at auction in a box lot. It was a Jesus print. It was just like a print of Jesus, and it was fairly big. And Jesus was really looking at you. Like he wasn't judging. He wasn't a judgy Jesus, but he was definitely a looking at you Jesus, like I'm watching. And my mom started taking Jesus and moving him around the house. So sometimes at night she would start wandering at night, and in the morning I would find Jesus in different places around the house. And so I used to do a thing with my friends on Whatnot, is like I would send them the morning picture of like where Jesus is currently residing in the house this morning, because Mom loved to just move him around all the time. All right, I'm gonna actually not run this for 5. I'm gonna run this for 3. So this is a little handmade, and I don't know if Mom made this or she bought this, to be honest, because this is the kind of thing that she would make. It's literally a rag doll, and it's got all the little flowers on it. It was meant to sort of just kind of hang out. You could hang it up. It does have a little bit where there is a little bit of discoloration where the glue was or is still, but it's supposed to be a little bunny rabbit, and it's kind of cute. It's kind of cute. It definitely like, it doesn't have any shape to it, so it's probably be best as like a hang up type thing. So we will run that for 3, and that should be running now. Hello, everyone. So cute. All right. What else is in this box? Oh, this is Mom's elephant. This is fairly old, so he does have staining on him. Let me pull up Elephant. Mr. Elephant, where are you? Nope. Down. Nope. Nope. Where are you? Elephant. I didn't list him yet. Oh no. I haven't listed him yet. I thought I had. I really thought that I had, but I haven't listed him yet. I'm sorry, everybody. I teased you with an elephant that's not currently available because I didn't list him yet. Okay, sorry about that. We have a piggy bank. This is what Mom's piggy bank that she had for a long while. It will come, because I'm superstitious, it will come with some money in it, like a couple of pennies or something. But this cute little, he's so cute. Hi, Sherry. Hello, Polypox and Highlander. There can be only one. Welcome in. So he's in really good shape. I don't know how old he is. Mama just had this always. I think this is like a 90s, 80s, or 90s thing because she had this when they lived in Baltimore. So that's definitely 90s at least, if not older than that. All right, we're gonna run this cute little guy. Hi, Marika. How are you? Running now. Did I list the elephant? Hello, hello. Did I miss? I just can't find it. That sounds like me. All right. Thank you for looking at that guy. Let me see if I can find the elephant. Elephant. No listings to show. Stuffed? No. What is it listed under? Oh, is it in the shop? Oh, is it in the buy it now instead? Did I put it in the buy it now? Because it's like, maybe it's in the buy it now. You're right. I didn't think about the fact that I did put some stuff in the buy it now. Nope. It changed the Ella return. Oh, there it is. Okay, yes. So this is my mother's from when she was a kid. So my mother was born in 1945. In 1949, she got polio. She was in the hospital from 1949 until 1950. So she got a lot of stuff when she came out, and I think this was part of that collection. Every time she went into the hospital for another surgery, she got this kind of stuff from family, and she got a lot of gifts. My uncle must have been very jealous. So he is very cute. He is. I'm gonna run him as a flash sale. No, it won't let me run as a flash sale. Oh, why not? That's not fair. L. There we go. Start flash sale. There we go. So I'm going to run him as a flash sale. If anyone is interested, I will also take offers. If he doesn't sell today, you can always send an offer through. But that is Mom's. This is Mom's from her childhood. It came with her everywhere she went. It didn't go to Florida. It stayed here in Canada, but she took it everywhere she could. Okay, and this I think is also in. I think this is also in the buy it now. Yes. Okay, so this was a gift that she was given from a neighbor who lived across the street, Mrs. Tony. Mom like made a big point of telling us that Mrs. Tony, she was always like, Mrs. Tony made this. It is a really awesome pre-war 1930s Sadler barrel teapot with a cherub classical Grecian scene on it on both sides. It is in really great condition. And this was one of Mom's pride possessions. It never got used. Any of that tea residue that's in there is from Mrs. Tony, and I'm not going to wash it. You can wash it when you get it. There is the normal crazing. This is from the 1930s. I think we figured out. Yeah, that it's pre-war 1930s. So pre-war 1930s. So mid to late 1930s is when this was made. So nearly 100 years old. I will run that as a flash sale as well. So that is running as a flash sale as well if anyone is interested. And if it doesn't sell during the flash sale today, you can also send me an offer if you wish. All right, let me put this over here where it's safe and grab the other things. I also grabbed this. Now the note is floating around, but there was a note in it that this was given to her by her Sunday school teacher. Shadowy Cat, thank you so much for your purchase. Awesome. Thank you so much. Mom will be so excited that that's coming to you. I mean, her ghost or wherever she is. I don't know why I say it like she's still. Mom's just going to come and hang out with you. Thank you so much. The Shadowy Cat. It is so awesome, isn't it? So this is, let me go back to the auction tab. Oops, daisies. This is from Shafford, Shafford. There it is. Pin. So this is a very sweet Shafford made in Japan. And so the note that was with it was that after she had one of her surgeries in 1953, her Sunday school teacher gave her this in with a plant inside it. And there's still a little bit of, I tried to get as much as I could of the dirt residue off. But there's a little bit left in there. So it had a plant in it, and it was given to my mother as a gift for her recovery from her surgery. She had some major surgery that was done on her as a child because of the polio. So this is a very sweet, this doesn't have a name, but it's mold number 4312, and it's typically called a bonnet or a bonnet and purse, because she's wearing a cute little bonnet. She's a cute little blonde. It is so adorable, isn't it? And the bows on it. And mom kept this she was very, very careful to keep this as perfect as possible. So we're going to run that for 10 seconds. That's running now. Isn't she adorable? And I looked at the sold comps. I decided to go with 50% of sold comps because I thought somebody needed to take this home. Jennifer, that's coming to you. Thank you so much. Mom would be thrilled. Yay. Thank you so much. That's going to go in here. Okay. Have I done all the B7 stuff? I think I have. Oh, antique imperial glass new cut pin. Where did I put that? Might be in here. Yes, it is. Okay, right. There's more stuff in here. All right. So this is an antique imperial glass. New cut is the design. And actually, look at, can you see all the, they're all faceted. It's crazy. They're all faceted. This is an amazing piece of American pressed glass from Imperial Glass. And Cobweb, you unlocked egg. Your life is now complete. Okay, so we're gonna start that for 10 seconds. And it's a really nice little tray. You could use this for just about anything. It's very pretty. It doesn't glow. I was hoping it was gonna glow, but it doesn't glow under the light. I was hoping. You know me. I like the glow. I'm a sucker for the glow. Oh, let's see. Is the Mountie? Mountie, are you? No, you must be in the buy it now. Yes, there he is. All right, we're gonna pin this guy. I know we all love a good glow. There's nothing better than a good glow. Okay, so I bought this for mom at a craft market in like, we had already moved in, so 0708. It is a fully crocheted or knitted, I should say. It's a knitted Mountie. He's on a base. It's not a weighted base. He's on a base. He does need to lean up against something to stand up straight. But I mean, he's pretty secure. It's just that his base, as you can see. So this is all handmade, including his little flag, his little Canadian flag. He is super adorable. I'm going to run that as a flash sale as well. This went with mom to Florida, and then we brought it back from Florida when we closed up the Florida house and got it ready for sale. We took this back with us to Canada. Hello, everyone. All right. Mountie is going to go in there for now. You go stand there. We need a name for him. All right. What's next? Let's go back to the auction. And stained glass is next. And if there's anything in the auction tab that you want, Monty the Mountie. Oh, that's perfect. If there's anything in the auction tab that you want me to run sooner rather than later, let me know. Now this is damaged, but it is so super pretty that I thought I'm going to bring this to Whatnot. Maybe somebody is going to be interested in it. So here is the damage on this side, if you can see that. This is meant to be like a vase or a holder. That's actually the natural glass. So this is all stained glass. There's the inside, and it's super pretty. It's just really, really pretty. I don't think it glows. I don't think there's anything that glows. No, nothing glows. But so I'm not going to run this for. I'm going to run this for 4 instead of 5. I just feel like it. All right. So this is running now. This was a Mom loves stained glass anything. She was big into stained glass, and this is just a really pretty example. It's got the boo-boo on it. What else? Oh, I don't know. I don't think these in there. I think these are in the buy it now. BIRD. There they are. Okay, so these are mid-century Mexican. They're hand painted, and then they have yes, of course. Yeah. Hang on one second. Let me repin it. Hang on. My phone's taking its sweet time tonight. All right, I'm gonna do it here. Auction stained. I'm just putting in stain, so everything that has the word stain in it is coming up. All right, so this is handcrafted. So there's the one side. It's like a amethyst purple. There's the back. There's the side, and this is the side that has the damage. So you can't, I mean, it's cracked, but it's sticking together really well in this one spot right here. There, and this whole section right here. And there's the bottom. And there's the front. Yeah, it's damaged, but that's okay, Sherry. Thanks for asking about it. I'll run it for, you know what? I'll run it for 10 seconds just in case somebody else does want it. And I'm going to run that for 3 instead. Okay, that'll just cover my bubble wrap in case somebody wants it. That's running now. Let me go back to the buy it now, and we are looking up the birds. Okay, so these mid-century, now they do need some extra. It's at some point they must have been taken out to be cleaned, and some of the nails have come out. So you will need to add some nails just to make it a little bit more secure. If I find any nails, I will do it myself. But our basement is not our own right now. It's still under deconstruction. So you get the pair of these mid-century, oh, stupid light. There we go. And as you can see, they're real feathers. They're real feathers all around the bird, and then it's also hand painted as well. So real feathers in great condition. This was not out. I know, aren't they amazing? So I'm going to run these as a flash sale. And of course, if they don't sell today in the flash sale, you can always message me and make an offer. I think I have offers turned on. I can't remember if I can do both, but they're just absolutely gorgeous. These were originally in my grandparents' house. So these came from my grandparents' house to mom, and then mom just kept them in a drawer since like 90s something. Mom's kept these in a drawer. They never came out except to get packed up to move from one house to another since the 90s, which I think is really sad because they're really, really pretty. And they deserve to have a new home. The one thing I would say though is if you do want to display them, keep them away from the light. Keep them away from like direct sunlight as much as possible because they will fade really fast. They've been out of direct sunlight for their entire life, because in my grandparents' place, they were in a very dark corner of this room so that they were protected. My grandmother was very big on that. Not just my mom. My grandmother's very big on protecting things. Okay, I think I've done all the B7s now. So if you have any requests for any of the other stuff, or I'm just going to kind of start with B6 and work my way back up again, unless you want me to do something in a different order. I'm happy to do whatever you would like. Let's see if there's any pre-bids. We do have some pre-bids, so let me grab the pre-bid stuff. We have, oh, this is gorgeous. Whoever picked this is gorgeous. Let me pin that. Okay, so this is a hand-blown, you can see the pontil scar still, hand-blown swirl vase, art glass vase. It is so super pretty. I'm just gonna show you if I can. I can't. I was just trying to show you the bubbles, but this isn't gonna show you. There's some bubbles, there's not a lot. They're like microscopic. No, well, not microscopic, Kim, because you can see them. Micro, small. Okay, so this hand-blown ruby art glass rose bowl is going to run now. That is running. Thank you, Home Revival. I appreciate your pre-bid. Thank you so much. It is so super pretty. This was always in my mother's bedroom. So she always had this in the bedroom. She never used it as a vase though. And it just sat there. It sat there looking pretty. And Home Revival, that's now yours. Thank you so much. Okay, what is next on our list? Right. Go back to the pre-bids, and we have the coronation chair. Mom had this from a little girl, because obviously 1952 is the coronation, or 1953 I think is the coronation. Where did I put the chair? Oh, there it is. It's hiding. It was hiding from me. I got it. Okay. Whew. Welcome in, everybody. If you're just joining, we're doing my mom's estate sale. I never thought that I was going to be doing my mother's estate sale, but here I am. So this is a coronation chair from the 1950s, when Queen Elizabeth, all the coronation stuff was really huge. This was Mom's. You can see she actually wrote her name on it. Barb is just very faint there, but there's her name. It does have a little bit of damage on the box front. It does have some information. It says, built by Edward I to enclose the stone of Scone, called the Stone of Destiny, upon which the ancient kings of Scotland were crowned. Every sovereign of England since then, except Edward V, Mary I, Mary II, and Edward VIII, have been crowned in this chair. So this is like a replica, a metal replica of it. And check this out. The stone comes out. The seat comes off, and the stone comes out, so that you actually can hold the Stone of Destiny. It sounds very Game of Thrones, doesn't it? The Stone of Destiny. And it comes in its original box, as you can see. And this is from Britain's Limited Sutherland. So run this now. It does have a pre-bid, so we can run this. Start 10 seconds. That is running now. Home Revival, thank you so much for your pre-bid. I appreciate you. This is so cool. And this is Home Revival. You are the second owner of this. Whoever wins this will be the second owner, because Mom was the first. And now you're the second owner. Thank you so much, Home Revival. Such an awesome piece. Oh, I can reach. There we go. Thank you, thank you. That will be coming to you. Okay, let's look at what else is on the pre-bid list. We have the Crystal d'Arc lead crystal bud vase. Don't chew it, because it's lead crystal. Holding it, licking it's not going to do anything. You'll be okay. Just don't chew the glass. Do not recommend. 0 out of 10 to chew glass. Look how pretty this is. Gorgeous cut glass vase. There's the bottom. Still has the sticker. When I was a kid in the 80s, I thought that mom loved crystal so much that everything that I bought for her was some sort of crystal. So I bought this for my mother, probably for her birthday or for Christmas in the early 80s, because I thought that this is all she loved. This is a little kid's mind thinking, mom loves this. Thank you, Home Revival, so much. This is so pretty. It captures the light so well. Thank you, Home Revival. You are the second owner of this as well. Okay. There are no other pre-bids, so I'm just going to scan and see. Oh, I can't do it on here. I have to do it on here. And see what things have interest bells on them, and then we can run those. And if there's other things that you want me to run, just yell it out. I'm not going to run everything. I'll just run the things that have interest bells unless you ask me to. That just makes life easier for all of us. We're not going through every single thing, because everything is listed. So if you see something you are interested in, you can either just hit the bell, or you can say, if you hit the bell, then I'll know that someone's interested in it. Okay, so this is a Glass Roses handmade. You can actually see each one of these leaves and the stem. The stem even has sharp spots to represent thorns. Cherry roses, yeah. I hate how clear crystal glass is out of style. Like, yeah, no, as far as I'm concerned, there's so many things you can do with clear glass in a styling capacity that you can't do with colored glass. And I think that clear glass is going to come back hard. Like crystal and all that is just suddenly going to become huge, and everyone who's stuck their nose up at it and donated it or whatever is going to be so sad. Okay, 10 seconds. I'm going to run this for, because this is the third time we've seen this, so I'm going to run this for, oops, no, not $32, $3. Running now. Yes, exactly, Tova. This one is so super pretty. I love how because this was handmade, so every single one of these had to be made and then applied. Tova, thank you so much. While it was still hot, right? Like you can't apply a hot piece of glass to a cold piece of glass. So this all had to be done live while it was still all hot. So hot. Okay, thank you, Tova, so much. They remind me of cherries. I know glasswork is so impressive. Absolutely stunning. Thank you, thank you. Okay, what else do we have? We're going to scroll. Scrolling again. And if there's something you want me to run, don't hesitate to ask. I'm very happy to. Why does it say there's only 14 items in here? Oh, wild crocuses. Pin. Okay, now I got to find these amongst all of the. Mom loved and collected all the little porcelain. That's why there's so many in the shop, is because it was one of Mom's favorite things. And I probably moved the crocuses around over here. Yes, I did. I did. Yes. So this is the flower of Manitoba. It is wild crocuses, and this is an actual. This is made out of porcelain. This is English, made in. I can't read that. I'll read my notes. So yeah, so she would have gotten this when she went to a Girl Guide event, probably in the 60s, because she would travel all over Canada for all these Girl Guide events. So she probably got this as being one of the leaders at a Girl Guide event in Manitoba in the 60s before she got married. And once she got married, she just stayed local. All right, so we're gonna run this for 7 today. Why not? $7 for the Manitoba wild crocuses. There we go. Now it's running. Friend Ross, hello. Yo Young, welcome in. Croffy, welcome in. How is everybody doing tonight? It's so pretty. Thank you for looking at her. Before I stand up, I'm going to look and see what else there is that I should be grabbing. Pin. Royal Albert. Anemones. How do you say that? Anemones. Anahoonies. Anawetzies. Where the heck is that? There it is. Royal Albert. Royal Albert. Anna, whatever they are, flowers. This one, it does have damage. So check out the pictures before you bid. I can't remember where the damage is. I may have even just said damage just in case, because these things easily get damaged and have damage. I can't see it. Whatever it is, I cannot see it. This does have some chips. Oh, okay. There's some little chips like right there. I see now. I did make a note to myself on the listing. Yeah, mostly on this blue flower, it looks like. Okay, let's run that for 3 today. Why the heck not, right? Return, start auction. There we go. Running for just 3. Royal Albert. Very pretty bone china. I think these are going to be with me for a while. Okay, let's see what else there is in the shop. And if there's something you want me to run, just yell it out. Happy to do so. Town called Ajax. Where are you? There you are. So this is, we lived in Ajax, and my mother volunteered in Ajax. And this is the book. It does have, the jacket does have a little bit of issue right there. But this is the book. This is the history of Ajax. Have I run the plastic doll yet? What plastic doll? I can't remember. Doll. Let me look. I don't think I have. Oh, that's one. This one right here. I'll run that one next. I will run that. I'll run that after this. Thank you for asking, Cobweb. So this is a town called Ajax. And it's got all the history of Ajax. For those who don't know, Ajax, Ontario, which is, if you're driving on the 401, it's where everything suddenly grinds to a screeching halt and you get stuck in traffic for 6 kilometers. It's only 6 kilometers wide, 6.5 kilometers wide, I believe. And so a town called Ajax is about this. It was a town that was created during the Second World War, taken out of farmland and turned into a munitions factory town. I'm going to run this for just 12 today because I can. Return and start. There we go. All right. Town called Ajax is running, and then we'll do the baby afterwards. Mom's baby doll. A sun rubber baby doll. Say that fast. Sun rubber baby doll. Sun rubber baby doll. That's a good tongue twister for auctioneers. It's like rubber baby buggy bumpers. Rubber baby buggy bumpers. Pin. Okay, so this is, she's a little, hello everyone. She's a little intense. She's a little intense. She is wearing a permanent outfit, so she's never naked. And she is a Sun Rubber Toddle-Dee baby doll by the Sun Rubber company. She has the molded socks and shoes, as well as her little romper outfit. Her undies are on, and she still makes a squeaky noise, but luckily Loki's not around. Otherwise he would come running. I will run that for 8 instead of 10. And hi, Angie, how are you? So this little girl is running now. How are you doing, Angie? Were you able to get your internet or talk to your internet provider? Hopefully you can get them to Cobweb. Thank you so much. I'll add that to your box. You have a little box in the spare bedroom that says Cobweb on it. Thank you. I love that. I love that's going to you, Katie. It's awesome. Yes, perfect. Oh, awesome. Road trip for me. We'll have some fun. Okay, there's a clown brooch. Clown alert. For those who don't like clowns, look away for a few minutes. You can just listen and I will tell you when the clown is done. There it is. It's a cute little clown brooch. It's got like kind of like a safety pin clasp on the back. But it's this cute little clown brooch. Mom loved her jewelry. And so this is part of her collection of jewelry. I haven't even, like, this is just the costume stuff. I have not gotten into, come on, I got it at 10 seconds. How come I can't hit enter? All right, it's gonna have to go to sudden death. There we go. It's sudden death. Sudden death. The clown is running now. Sudden death. Moved it down to 5. And I don't know why it suddenly wanted sudden death. All right. Hey, hello, Kelly Irish. How are you? All right, what else do we have on this list? If there's anything you guys want me to run, or if you said something and I missed it in the chat, I apologize. Just yell at me. You can use your capital letters if you want to yell at me. Let's see. Oh, okay. The flamingo. The flamingo. Flamingo. There it is. And we will do, there's the little molded doll. Sorry, just looking for the molded doll, but cannot see her for the life of me. So I'll do these as well. I'm gonna do the 2 flamingos. Hey, hello, Kelly Irish. I'm all the stuff is listed in the buy it now. Messy Bun Coffee Mama. What an awesome name. PJP, hello, how are you? So this is made in occupied Japan, which was between 1946 and 1952. And this is the cutest little occupied Japan pink flamingo. It's in really great condition for its age. There's the stamp on it. And I don't think I listed old vintage condition with light age related wear. Yes. So we don't have any pre-bids on it, so I'm going to knock it down to 10 today because I can. All right, that is running now. Occupied Japan, really pretty, amazing pink flamingo from Occupied Japan. You don't see a lot of Occupied Japan with this quality. This was from a quality manufacturer. This wasn't from one of the munitions factories. This is from one of the original porcelain factories. Thank you, PJP, and thank you everybody for your bids. I appreciate you. I wish the label maker was closer. Great grab. Yes, great grab. Thank you so much, PJP. Okay. I'm gonna do the other flamingo thing. Flamingo. There it is. Okay, so we've got Boston Warehouse. I know I'm getting my stretches in. I need to do another label maker on the other side so I can do both sides. These are from Boston Warehouse. And Mom was in Florida for the winters. I almost said summers. Mom was in Florida for the winters. So she really got into like Floridian decor, like big time. So she loved to bring back flamingo stuff. I'm amazed we didn't have pink flamingos on the front lawn because she loved this. So this is from Boston Warehouse. It is 4 spreaders and they're all pink flamingos with different flowers on them, or foliage in this case. 4 And yeah, they're in really great condition. They barely got used. She bought them and then never used them. 10 seconds. Here we go. Running now. Cutest little flamingo spreaders from Mom's flamingo era. I guess we'll call it my mom's flamingo era. She had an era where everything was flowers, and then everything was flamingos, and then everything was seagulls, and then everything was frogs. Oh my god, the frog era lasted the longest. Thank you, PJP. That's coming to you. I got this. I got it. I got it. I got it. Oh, no, I don't got it. Now I got it. Okay. Thank you so much. I'm gonna put that in here. I need some I'm gonna use this. There we go. Okay. What else do we have going on? How long have I been on? Since 10 after 7? So less than an hour. It's already sweating to the oldies. But yeah. I'm just going through the stuff that's got saved on it. So if there's anything you want me to run, the best way is to put a little to bookmark it, and then I will be able to see it. So thank you for looking at Mom's Flamingos and buying Mom's Flamingos. Let's see what else we have here. Okay, the Marks baby. I couldn't find that, so it'll show up eventually. It's somewhere. I've tucked it away somewhere. Well, let's do the Napco Originals Girl Walking a Poodle. Because I love these. When this comes from my great Aunt Marge's collection, and then my mom got it when Aunt Marge died. And I always wanted it, and I was very upset when Mom got it. Where the heck did I? There she is. She's hiding. She's hiding with her puppy. I'm gonna look for this little. There it is. Ha! Found it. I knew it had to be somewhere. Okay. So mom got this, and I was very sad at the time. Please note that her dress is starting to fray a little bit. So I haven't clipped it because you may want to try and take a mini crochet hook or something and try and get that back in. So I'm leaving it for the next owner to decide what they want to do. It's got a spaghetti poodle still on its leash, and she is, I don't know if she's singing as she walks or what she's doing, but it is a very sweet piece. I'm going to run it for 15 today because I can, and that is going to run now. Napco's Original, super pretty. I love the spaghetti doggos. They're my favorite. My Aunt Marge had a whole bunch of them. Thank you so much, Jennifer. That is coming to you. Lily, just move this so that I can get to it better. Oh God, there, I got it. Hi, Lanny, how are you? Welcome in. Hi, everybody, welcome in. Heather and Chad, welcome in. Okay, the Marks baby. The Marks baby. That sounded weird to say that. The Marks baby has a bookmark on it. So if there's anything they want me to run, you can just yell it in the chat, or you can if you go into the auction tab and you, oopsie daisies, and you and you just hit that little bell button, then I will know that someone has an interest in it, and I will set up and run it. And then once I've done all the bells, then I'll go and pick some of my favorite things and run those. So this little tiny creature is a Marks baby in a bear swing figure. So this is a bear swing figure. Baby in a bear swing figure is what it's called, from Marks. Marks folks love this. They're big on. My dad collected. My mom probably got this because it was Marks, because my dad was an avid model train guy. So she probably got this as part of a model train, a bunch of model train stuff. and she kept it aside because it was so super cute. It is really stinking cute, isn't it? Okay. Hi, Nietzsche, Nicole, and AOC. Ooh, AOC. I like AOC. I'm a big fan of AOC. The girl speaks her mind and then some. Okay. The next thing we're gonna do is part of my family heritage, but I have a lot of family heritage stuff, so I can't keep it all. This was my father's mother's sister's wedding present. So my great 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 Aunt Marge was my great aunt. So triple great aunt. This is Sarah Hutchinson, who became Sarah Pattison. The information is in the listing. This is over 100 years old because this is from this particular type, with dates from 1890 to 1912. She was married in let me just see. It's in my notes here. I made long notes. She was married on July 9th, 1900, to Robert Howard Patterson in Cavan, Ontario. And I think they got married in the church where all my family is basically buried, including my parents. So this is, and it has the note, Sarah Jane Hutchinson, sister of Eva. So if you do buy this, I'll print out the information and add it in so you've got the provenance for the future. So this was a milk jug. This was meant to be for milk, and this was part of her one of her wedding presents, and then she gave it to her sister. It is so super pretty. It's hard to tell, but this is like a copper finish. It's a copper colored finish, and inside it's got a cream color because obviously the milk is going to go in there. And so this is from Allerton's. So we know that this is more 1890 to 1900 because she was married in 1900 and this was a wedding present. Okay, I'm going to run this today for 22 instead of 25. And return. There we go. That is running now. My great aunt, Sarah Jane Hutchinson Patterson, her Allerton's milk jug is now going to come to the Shadowy Cat. Yay! That is awesome. Shadowy Cat, thank you so much. And I think what I'll do is I will also add for you a family tree so you can actually see how it works, how it connects all the way to me. Thank you so much. That is awesome. Okay, let's see what else we have in here. It's fun telling you all the stories. I like telling all the stories. Hopefully you don't mind all the stories that I tell. This one, heavy cobalt blue art glass, freeform, ruffled, bold, Murano style, not necessarily Murano. So this was another one of the art glass pieces that Mom had. This one was in the living room in Guildwood, and then it moved into a box. So it's been in a box since 1999. And then I brought it out when we moved up here. I brought it out to put out for Mom, and then I had to hide it again because she was grabbing precious things and she was sticking them in her wheelchair around her, and she started breaking Royal Daltons and stuff. There would be some lovely Royal Dalton figurines for me to show you, except that they have no heads anymore. So they're headless and they're long gone. They're long gone. If you're thinking, oh, I want the headless things, sorry, I got rid of it. She did look super guilty. I know those heads would make fun jewelry. I'm sorry. I think I saved one of the grandma's heads because she was kind of creepy. And I've always wanted to make like rings, but then the feeling passes because I have 50,000 other things to do. All right, running this for just $9. This is a Murano style art glass ruffled coat. It's really heavy. It's a heavy beast. So the shipping is not going to be the easiest. The cheapest, I mean. Okay, let's see what else is on here. Worker bee, welcome in. How has life been in the hive? Everything okay? Everyone getting along? No hive mentality happening? Um, okay, so this got saved as well. So let's grab this down. This cutie patootie is a 1932 Ford 3-window coupe. Deuce coupe is what it was called. It's got a rumble seat in the back. And when I was a kid, my dad had a 1931 Model A Ford, not like this. It was a different shape, but it had a rumble seat in the back. So this lifts up and it looks like it's a trunk, but there's actually a seat there, and you would sit in it, open to the world. No seatbelts, no nothing. And they would drive me along the highway in the United States and Canada. We would drive all the way to like Virginia with me in the rumble seat. When it got too windy, I would pull down the lid and I would have a little flashlight that mom would give me that I would use so that I could read in the dark inside the rumble seat. Do not recommend you do to kids now. So anyways, this was from my dad's collection of toys, and then mom of course kept it because mom kept everything she could think of. And we're going to run that for 10 seconds for just $3 today. So yeah, in the rumble seat. It was a little bit higher up too. This coupe is pretty far down. This coupe is pretty low to the ground. On a Model A Ford, it's a little bit higher, so I would have been up a little bit like here. It's a little bit taller. User 32202E259B62, congratulations. That's coming to you. Thank you so much. Awesome. Thank you for your purchase, and welcome to Whatnot. And welcome to the fun of my crazy shows. Normally I don't have pre-listed shows, but I'm glad you're here. I appreciate your purchase. All right, let us figure out what's next on our list. Bubba Silver, what's up? Let's see. Going past there, scrolling. Whoops, I got that. Did that. Oh my gosh, the vintage frog. 1970s. Yes, it would be late 1970s. I think 1979 is when I bought this. So when I was, 1979, I went on a special Girl Guide trip from Toronto all the way through Quebec and then the Maritime provinces. We went to PEI, New Brunswick, Nova Scotia, PEI, back to New Brunswick, back through Quebec, etc. And so I bought this in Quebec City, in old Quebec City, for my dad because he really liked frogs. And so I brought this back in 1979 as a souvenir for him. And it's just a little, it's a metal chair, it's a metal rocking chair, and it's like I think it's porcelain. Little frog, and he's reading the Wall Street Journal. And I brought this back for my father. And of course, my mom kept it. So let's run him for $3 because we can for 10 seconds. Oops, that's not what I wanted to do. Is it going to let me? Okay, I'm going to have to turn this to sudden death. 15 seconds sudden death for the Made in Hong Kong. So cute little froggo from 1979. I know exactly. I could probably take you down the street where I bought it. The store's probably not there. User 32202, thank you so much. That's also coming to you. And don't forget to use your coupons. You've unlocked eggs, so if you go up here to the rewards club, you'll find all kinds of coupons you can use. And if there's anything else you want me to run in this auction, let me know. Just yell it out, or you can always save it. Put tap the little bell beside the item, and I will run it. Okay, somebody saved the 1977 Hobbyist bunnies. They're so super cute. Where are they? Where did you guys go? Oh, there you are. They're hiding in the corner. Okay, so these bunnies are from 1977. They were for me, so that's why they say Kim on there, because they were for me. My grandparents moved in 1974, 1975. My grandparents moved from Toronto to Kelowna, BC, to Winfield, technically, BC. And hi, Kelly. And these were made by a hobbyist who is a friend at the church of my grandparents. And my grandparents commissioned a whole set of whole family. And these are the only two family members left that still are in one piece. Um, so there was a brother, a sister, a baby, and then a mom and a dad. But the mom and dad survived from 1977. These were made for me. And mom, of course, kept them because mom kept everything. So let's run those now. They have a pre-bid. Thank you so much for the pre-bid. Those are running now. Hi, Kelly. Thank you so much. So these were a Christmas gift in 1977 from my grandparents. I can't remember what my dad got. I don't think my dad got a ceramic thing. My mom got an amazing bowl that I still have. I've kept that. One day I'll show it again. Thank you, Kelly. That's coming to you. Let me grab some paper. And I'm going to stop stretching and just grab because the labels say exactly what you bought, I don't need to grab them right away. Okay. It's just easier to have the labels once I've wrapped everything. All right. Oh, itchy nose. Thank you so much, Kelly, for buying my 1977 when I was 5 years old. That was my Christmas gift. And I was told not to do anything with it that might harm it. All right. We also have some new inbox vintage embroidered handkerchiefs. These were, this would have probably been for my mom's wedding shower. As you can see, oh, they actually smell like Elizabeth Arden soap. Smell it. These are absolutely gorgeous. They are beautifully embroidered, made in Switzerland, and they're still in the box exactly how they came. And there's the little Switzerland thing. My mom didn't go to Switzerland. She didn't know anybody who went to Switzerland. So these are likely to be in 19 when my sellers tell me a story like that, I tend to keep and love the item. It's not for sale. I love that. So this was from my mom's one of my mom's wedding gifts in 1971. And those are running now. They're super pretty, aren't they? Super duper pretty. And amazing, like 50, how old am I going to be? 54, 55, 55 years? 55 years these have been stuck in a box, waiting for someone to love them. So super pretty. Kelly, thank you so much. And thank you everybody for your bids. I appreciate every single one of you. Thank you so much. Mom will be very happy they're coming to you. Okay, what else do we have on here? Let's go back to my little list here. Roll, scrolling. Get those fingers scrolling, rawhide. And if there's something else you want me to see, your mom will love those. I love that. Yay! And you can tell her they came from my mom. It's like from one mom to another. Okay, somebody saved this. This is a vintage Andrew, and it's actually imprinted right here. Andrew. This is a vintage Andrew porcelain rose. The whole thing, including the stem, is all porcelain. And it's a rose. So it's meant to like sit on a table like that. I put it in a vase and it actually looked pretty cool in the vase. The Crystal d'Arc vase is what I had it in. Hi, hello, F. Mendato. Do you have anything vintage Walt Disney? I do not today. I will be doing a Disney show in the future, but if there's anybody in the chat right now who sells and has vintage Disney, please wave so that F. Mendato knows who to follow. So wave if you have any vintage Disney at all. I think I have some. I might have some in the check the buy it now. Type go into my buy it now. I might have some Disney in the buy it now. I just remembered. Oh yes, there's a Mickey cup. See, I forget these. Oh yes, there is. Oh my gosh, yes. Totally forgot. Let me run this. I'm gonna run this really quickly. I'm gonna knock this down to 7 for 10 seconds. Return. That's running now, and then I will show you. I totally forgot. Thank you so much. I'm glad you know these things, PJP. Oh yes, Cobweb Vintage. Follow Cobweb Vintage because she has a lot of that kind of stuff. All right, so this is older than vintage, but this is made in Japan. The Mickey cup is super cute. So it's a Mickey teacup set. This was my mom's. My mom was born in 1945. So and this could have been given to her used. Let me just type in Mickey to make my life easier. MICKEYMOUSE. Mickey Mouse, Donald Duck, Mickey Mouse, Donald Duck. Okay, so there is the cup made in Japan. It's got a Mickey Mouse on it, one of the early Mickeys. And then it is a little bit faded because this was cold painted on, so it's a little bit faded on the saucer. But it is Mickey Mouse, and I will run this. So do not panic about that price. I'm going to knock that down to $15 for 15 seconds. Running now. So vintage Mickey Mouse Demi-Tasse cup. This would have probably been given to my mom as another one of those consolation gifts for having another painful surgery. Because she had a lot of like orthopedic surgery done to her legs, to both legs. Her good leg. So yes, I'm in Canada. Hi, Route 66. I'm in Canada. Where are you from on Route 66? Or do you just get your kicks on Route 66 periodically? I'm definitely in Canada. In California. I love California. California's the Garden of Eden, a paradise to live in or to see. But believe it or not, you won't find it so hot if you ain't got the do-re-mi. Sorry, there you go. Just gonna add some some folk music. Everyone needs some Woody Guthrie in their life. Backspace, there we go. So hello, California, how are you doing? Let's see what else we have in here. Thank you for asking about, and thank you, PJP, for pointing out that I actually have something Mickey. Oh my goodness. Hi, my name is Kim. It's my first show. It's not my first show, but some days it feels like it is. If there's anything you want me to run, yell it out, and I will do so. And as you can see, you moved to Kingman, Arizona, and that's where most of Route 66 is. Oh, that's so cool. I did not know that. I have not, that was, Route 66 has always been on my bucket list. So one day when there's a new administration, I'll be on my way, but I like that. I love that name, Route 66 Antiques. I love that name. Okay, so next up we have a vintage Primrose silver plated hurricane lamp. This one is meant to be used for a candle. It's got a very pretty etched glass lantern chimney. That's the word, chimney. There's the bottom, and I did take a close-up picture of this stamp so you can see it in the listing. This is silver plate on brass, electroplated EP brass, and it's circa 1965 to 1980. So mom had this in the bedroom, at the cottage, and then in her normal home, and it had a red candle in it because nothing says 1970s to 1980s like a red candle in things. I feel like that's kind of mandatory to have a red candle, or a green candle. She went with red. the bedroom was kind of a red vibe. So, all right, that is running now. Preferably in a wine bottle. Yes, yes, the candle in the wine bottle. My parents never did that because they had tons of these around. So, Jennifer, thank you so much. That's coming to you. I don't know why I keep reaching that because I don't need to now. Once I figured out how to do it without that, let me just put that down there. Gentle, gentle. Thank you so much, Jennifer. All right, let's see what else we have. What else is in here that's Mom's that we haven't run yet? And if there's something you want me to run, just let me know. I'm literally scrolling through and seeing if there's any interest in items and running those items. And then if I still have breath in me, we will we'll run other things. Okay, Mom B4 Vintage Royal Albert Bouquet Bone China. And the Avon air freshener I need to get too. All right, Avon air freshener. I saw that recently. Where did I see that? Oh, here it is. And then the bouquet. I think that's, yes, this one. Gentle, gentle. I'm trying to be gentle as I grab these things. I'm working in a temporary space, so I don't have the ability to just kind of turn like I normally would. Okay, we're going to start with this. This is Royal Albert Bouquet. It's called Bouquet Bone China, circa 1930s to 1940s. And that's based on this color and this style of the stamp. That's how you date it. But you can also see in just the coloration and the styling of it, it is very like late 30s, early 40s. So this is Royal Albert Bouquet Bone China, and I'm going to run this for 15. Return. I'm running now. Gorgeous Royal Albert Bouquet Bone China from the 1930s, late 1930s, early 1940s. All right, thank you for looking at that one. I'm going to put that over here. And then somebody saved the piggy, Little Miss Piggy. So let me find the piggy on here. Where are you, piggy? There you are. Pin. Okay, so this is a 1978 Avon Piggy air freshener. You can put potpourri in here and put this in your drawer or your closet or a cupboard, or think about putting this in the fridge and putting baking soda in it and then putting it in the fridge. Then you got a little cute little piggy, very pretty little floral piggy made exclusively for Avon in 1978. And we're going to run that for, you know what, we're going to run Miss Piggy for $4 today. You had that one also. I bought one off of, not knowing that Mom already had one. I bought one off of back in the day when I first started on Whatnot. Thank you for sharing the show, Little Squirrel. I bought one off of Blue Sky Country Finds. User 32202, thank you so much. The Little Miss Piggy's coming to you. Thank you, thank you. Attic Hunters, hi, how are you? Welcome in. Okay, next up. Fortunately, I have to look. Dear Whatnot, can you make it so that you can see the bookmarks on the computer? Because you can't actually see bookmarks on the computer, which is very, very disconcerting. Okay, we got a couple of books here that have been saved. So I'm going to grab those. There's a pile of books, so. Where did I put? Oh, you know what? I think I donated John A. McDonald. I think I donated John A. McDonald. Yeah, I got rid of John A. McDonald, I think. I don't see him here. Yeah. I may have inadvertently donated John A. McDonald. I apologize. I'm going to just take him off here. The Canada one. No, the Canada Outline of History. That should be here. There was there it is. Never mind. I thought it was the John A. Macdonald one. Canada, an outline of history. I just saw the John A. Macdonald on it and panicked. This, as you can see, it has damage to it. This is from 1973, and it is a school history book. You can even see the names of the kids who in grade 10 had to take this course. And I took history in grade 9 instead of grade 10. 1973 revised edition, Canada, an outline of history. Now, please note that this history is based on 1973 attitudes towards a lot of things, including Indigenous persons. But, you know, that's part of the study of histology, which is the study of how history is perceived over the decades. So if you think about like how the atomic bomb was viewed based on where you lived. So if you were in Japan versus the United States, how you viewed the atomic bomb. And then like in the 50s, how you viewed the atomic bomb, where you lived, 60s, 70s, 80s, 90s, etc. It's called histology. It's a fascinating, I should have taken it in university. I should have gone straight into that, because I would have had way too much fun. That's my problem. I would have had way too much fun with it. Did anyone else study history in university or college? And then this one is an American, Dear America. There's a Canadian series too, but this is about the Great Depression, the diary of Minnie Swift, in the Great Depression in 1932 in Indianapolis, Indiana. Your son is majoring in history. I love that. Does he have like a favorite era? Like, is he in ancient history or more common history? Does he have a favorite? Arts. Oh, that is way cool. Arts history is amazing. And there's jobs in that. There are jobs in arts history. Not so many jobs in just history. Unless you want to be a professor. All right, this is running now. Great Depression story. It's like a young adult book, historical book. All right, thank you for looking at that. Look at all the users dash whatevers. Hello, welcome in. How are you doing? I should get rid of John A. Macdonald. I'm going to delete this. Hang on. Remove from live show. I thought I saw John A. Macdonald somewhere. Just scrolling. If there's something you want me to show you, just go in. Everything's listed today in the shop. So just go and check it out, and then let me know if there's something you want me to run. I'm just going through all the things that are saved, because otherwise we'd be here for an eternity. Mom Floral. Which one? Oh, this one. This one is kind of cool, because you know what it reminds me of? It reminds me of 1990s icing flowers. And this was what I wanted on my cake. And I have a whole cake. This is not this was Mom's. But this looks like icing flowers to me. It's actually probably piped out. It probably is actually piped out, like icing flowers would be to make this. Isn't it amazing? It's really pretty. So we will run that for 3 doll hairs, because I can. And that's running now. The icing, this looks like a little cake. To me, this reminds me of like a cupcake that's like covered in icing flowers. It makes me want a cupcake right now. It makes me want a cupcake. Okay. What else do we have on this list? Ooh. Let's see what else there is. Please hold. Someone will be with you shortly. Welcome in, everybody. We're going through all of my mom's stuff. If there's something you want me to run, I'm getting close to the end. So if there's something you want me to run, please let me know, and I will grab it. B5 Radnor Swan. And also the Reader's Digest. Is on the list. Okay. Radnor Swan, and then I'm going to do the Reader's Digest next. So this is a floral Radnor Swan. Part of Mom's huge collection. Please note that while I couldn't see any imperfections, there may still be some I didn't notice. There you go. Because it's really hard to spot any issues. So this is Radnor Swan, made in England. You're shucking corn and watching. We had corn for dinner. I love corn. Shucking corn is hard, Angie. It's hard work. Do you have one of those shucker things? Those like things that you can just put it in? Those are awesome. I really do love those. Okay, return. Living the dream. Am I muted? Am I muted? Can you hear me? Let me just check. My mic off. All right. Okay, you can hear me fine. Okay, good. Whew. All right, Radnor Swan did that. Put that back here. The next thing is the Reader's Digest. Welcome in, everybody. Thank you so much for letting me know, Living the Dream. Radnor Swan, and then tree, where did it go? All right, so we're gonna do the Reader's Digest, and then we'll do the Renegade Women after that. All right. So the Reader's Digest from 1976, Reader's Digest. That's right. Your earbuds just started to disconnect. That's why I don't like earbuds. Also, my ears are shaped funny, and it doesn't work properly. So this one's got like let's see, Europe's Millionaire City, J.B. Pearsley's Prescription for Our Time, Sonia Henny, Star of the Silver Skates, The Case for Reverse Income Tax. All right, so we're gonna run that for $2 for 10 seconds. Running now. 1976 Reader's Digest. Isn't that pretty? I love reading old Reader's Digest because I just think it's really interesting. Again, histology. I like reading like how people were thinking back then. And then Renegade Women. Where's Renegade Women? There it is. I love this book. Renegade Women of Canada. Wild, outrageous, daring, and bold. This is about, it's a soft cover, and it was written in, I didn't write this in here, on there, 2006. So there are women, Katie Lang is in here, Penny Hoare, Nell Shipman, Ada Cougar, Annie Ray Arthur, Nina Hubbard, Naomi Klein. There's a whole bunch of renegade Canadian women. The Wild, Outrageous, Daring, and Bold. And I'll run that for $4 today. That's running now. Renegade Women. Look at her. She's very pleased with herself. I wonder if there's any pictures inside. There's no pictures. Tova, thank you so much. That's coming to you. Thank you, thank you. Let's see what else we have going on here. Scrolling. I hope you really like reading that book, Tova. I think it'll be awesome. I think it's an awesome book. I read part of it, but I didn't get all the way through. We did that. Trees of Ontario. Okay. I have a story about the trees of Ontario, and then I'm going to do the basket next. I'm going to try and get things on deck so things go faster. Okay, the trees of Ontario. So I had this book of trees of Ontario that I had in my collection, and then I brought it out because I was looking up one of the trees in our neighborhood, and Mom grabbed it. And once Mom grabbed something with the dementia, it was hers forever. And one day she was in her bedroom, and I could hear her talking to somebody, and I walked in, and she was looking at the book to the page that was about the pine trees. It was one of these pine tree pages. And she was talking to the book. And I said, Mom, what are you doing? And she said, very seriously, I'm talking to my husband right now. Now, she had forgotten about him for a while, but all of a sudden she remembered him, but he was in the book, and he was a pine tree. That's how the brain works in dementia. So she was talking to, so if you buy this, you make sure to say hi to my dad. He's one of these pine trees. I don't know which one. I can't remember which species he is, but my mom thought my dad was a pine tree. Oops, I pinned it when I shouldn't have. Okay, there we go. This one. So this is Trees of Ontario. It is a total guide to all the trees that you're going to find, native trees in Ontario, as well as bushes too. You get trees and bushes. You get needle leaves and opposite broadleaves and the whole thing. I know. So this book contains my father, according to Mom's dementia. This book contains my father. I messaged my daughter, and the way that I kept sane during all of this was I would message my daughter and tell her the funny things that Mom did. And this was definitely one of the like weird and funny things that Mom did, was talking to the tree in the book and saying it was my dad. But she had totally forgotten about him. Like she was like, she kind of remembered that she had a kid, but she was also never married. So she never, like, it was hard for her to, like, somehow she knew she had a child, but that was probably only because there were pictures everywhere that said this is your daughter and everything. Like, I had lots of things to try and cue her memory a little bit once she got bad. But she couldn't remember dad. We had him everywhere too, but he was just some guy. She didn't really connect. It was interesting. By the time she got to the nursing home, she was at the point of being at public school level. So she was waiting for her dad to pick her up from school, type thing. Okay. Pin. Next one is vintage aqua blue pressed glass basket vase, woven pattern, mid-century. I do note that it has damage. What is the damage, Kim? Damage. There's a crack on the lip. Oh, I see it. Right there. There's a crack on the lip right there. Is a gorgeous basket weave pattern. This is a blown glass, and then so it would have been blown into the mold, so blown pressed glass, and then they would have let this form. They would have like held it like this and like held it out, and then the handle would have been applied afterwards. So it does have that one crack right there. Now, when I go like that, I can just barely feel it. So it could actually be an original manufacturing crack. But either way, a crack's a crack. A crack is a crack. So it's there. So I want to make sure you're aware of that before you bid. And then let me just change that to 10 seconds and running. Aqua blue pressed glass basket, but it does have that little issue there. All right. Thank you for looking at that one. What else do we have? Anything that anybody that you want me to run, yell out. I'm just going to scan through and see if anything else got saved. You can always put in a pre-bid if you want to, and I can just run the pre-bid. I will, of course, show the item first so that everyone else has a chance to see what awesome thing you found. We did that. We did that. We did that. We did that. Ah, the chest, and then next will be Mr. Chillin' Frog. So let me bring Mr. Frog up. There it is. Okay. So this 1960s, this was my dad's. This is 1960s Italian jewelry box. This would have been from my father's first marriage. And he married someone with some money. But she passed away from complications from diabetes. She took insulin at the wrong time and basically overdosed accidentally on insulin. So this does have, this is all leather covered, so it has wear along the leather all along here. So you can see the weather layer. This is a barrel style chest. It does say made in Italy. It's got, look at the gorgeous feet on it. The feet are amazing. The handles are amazing on both sides. It does lock. It still has its original key. There's the inside. It's fairly clean. This was Dad's. Mom didn't use it until after he passed away. So Dad just had his rings and stuff in there. So there's a little bit of fluff. There's a little bit of fluff and dust, but nothing major. And there's the inside. So this is crafted with a wood frame wrapped in green velvet panels, and the interior is fully lined in soft cream velvet with ring rolls and divided area. So today I will run this instead of 65. We're going to run this for 55 for 15 seconds. That's running now. Italian jewelry box. Absolutely amazing. So that's how the original leather would have looked, and this is the worn part. I'm sure if you gave this a quick polish, this would warm up to the same color. It's just this is the side that got touched from 1960 onwards. So 65 years of being touched. That sounds wrong. You know what I mean. You know what I mean. Okay, what else do we have on the list? Oh, the Mr. Chillin' Frog. All right, pin Mr. Chillin' Frog. Mr. Chillin' Frog, where are you? Mr. Chillin' Frog, where'd you go? Oh my goodness, we've lost a frog. There you are, sneaky little devil. All right, Mr. Chillin' Frog from Mom's Frog Collection. He's just a chillin' and relaxing. He's just a cool dude who's chilling and relaxing. I will start this for $4. And I'll run that for 10 instead of 15, and that's running now. Mr. Chillin' Frog. He's just chillaxing, sitting down, having a good rest, waiting for the world to go by. Kelly, thank you so much. I don't know why I reached back for that. I keep forgetting that I decided not to do that. I don't need to. This isn't random polls. Thank you so much, Kelly. Okay, what else do we have here? Again, yell out if there's something you want me to run that you don't, that I have, even if I've run it before, I can run it again. Happy to run things again. So if there's something you see that you want, or you just want to see it close up, I will run it if you ask. It doesn't mean that you have to bid if you ask for it. I just automatically run stuff. Pocahontas, where's Pocahontas? Did I keep Pocahontas? Why do I feel like I sold Pocahontas? Oh, there she is. She's down below. And the Silvertone feather tray. So Tray for tray. All right. Silvertone feather tray and Pocahontas. Pocahontas first. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. Bead book and kit. The kit's not included, but it does have. It's a pretty good for kids and adults. It does have some explanation about the indigenous peoples of the area of North America that got invaded by the British, and some of the information about the beadwork and the history of it, as well as some examples of it. And then as you go along, there are tips and tricks on how to do it. So this is perfect for adults who want to learn how to do beadwork. And then there are some patterns for you to try out. And it is pretty cool. So there's all kinds of different patterns that you can try out. And you just need to get some seed beads, which you can even go to the dollar store and get seed beads and needle and thread to start doing this. So I'm going to run this today for $4, 10 seconds, and that's running now. Pocahontas bead book. I don't know why it says number 20. Is this number 20? I don't know why it says number 20. All right, Pocahontas, you go over here, honey. And then the other thing that we have is this Silvertone feather tray with bird friend. It is, I think it's resin. It's a very pretty tray that's feather. And then it's got a little bird sitting on it. It's just adorable. It's just sweet and adorable. And I will run that now for $4 for 10 seconds. That's running now. Cute little bird tray. Perfect for like an entryway to put your stuff because it's just so sweet and small and cute. And it's got the little bird on it. I love it. I'd put my keys on this. I would remember to put my keys if I had this. Kelly, thank you so much. That's coming to you. Thank you. Thank you. All right. What else do we have? What else do we have? It's so pretty, Kelly. I'm so glad you got that. We're getting down there. Ooh. Stained glass angel and then the red rooster. The rooster thing. Rooster. There it is. All right, so we're going to grab the stained glass angel blue. There's so many stained glass angels to choose from. Where the heck did it go? Stained glass angel blue. Where are you? Oh, son of a nut. Oh, there it is. Staring right at me. Hello, my name is Kim. All right, this one, I assume that at one point she held like some flowers or something, so you could put whatever you want in there. It's a really cute little stained glass. It does sit up, and she's sitting straight, so she's not like an overlooking angel. And you could put a tea light behind there, or she just sits perfectly because she's got that base that holds her up so she can stand up. So I don't think it's really meant for a tea light necessarily. You don't have to do that. It's just to hold her up so she's standing up. We're going to run this for 10 seconds. Mom loved angels and anything stained glass. So this was part of this was part of her angel era where she bought angels and we gifted her angels because it was her current favorite thing. All right. Thank you for looking at her. And then the little red rooster and hen plate. There it is. All right, so this is a hanging plate from Giftcraft, made in Japan. This is vintage, and it said the little red rooster to the little red hen, you haven't laid an egg in God knows when. Said the little red hen to the little red rooster, you haven't come around as often as you used to. So a little cheeky and naughty. I'm going to drop that from 16 to 13. Lucky 13. I almost wrote 143 by accident. That is running now. Cute little vintage plate. I know it's the red rooster and the red chick and everything, the red hen, but I have a lot of red rooster stuff, so I can't keep, again, you cannot keep everything. As much as you would like to, you cannot keep everything. It's not possible. Okay, what else is there? That was B6, so we're getting down there. So if there's anything else that you see in the auction tab that you want me to run, or anything in the buy it now that you would like me to run as a flash sale, let me know. I'm happy to do so. Don't hesitate to ask. I mean, what's the worst that can happen? I say no. That's it. That's the worst that can happen. Oh, a bid on the Royal Albert Garden Posy. Thank you so much. All right, let me grab that. Winter Garden Cottage Garden Posy. This is so pretty. It does have that one piece of damage on it that I noted on the listing, but it's still super duper pretty. And there it is. I always make sure that if there's any damage that I see when I'm listing, I make sure I take pictures of it and mention it in the listing. So this is Royal Albert. And that is going to run now for 10 seconds. Oh, it's hot in here. It's getting hot in here. Thank you, Kelly Irish. I'm going to have to wrap this up nice and good. Thank you, Kelly. I appreciate you so much. Thank you, thank you. That's going in your box. You got a nice big box coming to you. Anything else? Okay, no other pre-bids. Let me just scroll here. There are a bunch of pre-bids. Oh, It says, oh wait, if I have rooster, hang on. There we go. Thank you. Oh, okay. I see. Thank you so much. Let me grab. So this one is the this one. Pin. All right. We shall run this now. This is Royal Albert Bouquet. Thank you for all the pre-bids. Royal Albert Bouquet saucer circa 1940s. And that is running now. Cassie, thank you so much. It's so super pretty, isn't it? And it's like an older Royal Albert. I love the older stuff. So pretty. Cassie, thank you so much. That's your first purchase. Cock-a-doodle-doo. Welcome to the chicken coop. We're glad to have you. Thank you so much. Great grab. All right, and next up we have a vintage Bluebird fine bone china creamer and open sugar bowl set, Lily of the Valley pattern. My mom loved Lily of the Valley. This was made in Canada, so this isn't English bone china. This is Canadian bone china. And vintage Bluebird fine bone china. There you are. And mom absolutely loved Lily of the Valley. She planted Lily of the Valley wherever she could around our property. And Bluebird, you don't often see Bluebird. So if you do see it in the stores, in the thrift stores, grab it, because Bluebird is made in Canada. It is gorgeous, isn't it? Look at how pretty it is. I love the fact that they added more color, added some other flowers around it to make it extra pretty. So you get both pieces. And we're going to run that now for 10 seconds. Jennifer, thank you so much for your pre-bid. I appreciate you. So pretty. So, so pretty. Thank you, Jennifer. That one's coming to you as well. Got to find something to wrap it in. Oh, guess what we're going to use? We're going to use some vintage. We're going to use some vintage Kleenex. It hasn't been used. It's yellow. Vintage yellow Kleenex. Thank you, Jennifer. I'm going to just pull that right up here so I can just grab and go. There we go. So if you see yellow Kleenex, you know it's from this old box of vintage yellow Kleenex. It's all crushed and damaged. That's why I haven't sold it on Whatnot. Okay, and then Bert. Bert, where are you? Where did I put you? There you are, right in front of me. Bert, he's got no tush tag, but he is super duper cute. This was one of Mom's collection from when she started to go downhill a little bit. She loved her Bert. She would carry her Bert around with her. And Bert's a little stunned still. You know, it's not easy being the friend of someone with dementia. She had to listen to a lot of interesting stories from my mother that she would make up. Thank you, Kelly. Bert's gonna come to you. Thank you, Kelly. Oh, hey, Ernie. Wait, hang on. Does anyone remember this? Doing the cuckoo pigeon. Doing the cuckoo pigeon. Doing the cuckoo pigeon every day. Yeah, I'm nuts. Hello. Okay, last call for anything else that you would like me to run, because it's 9 o'clock, and that's like almost past my bedtime. Because I'm old. But I'm happy to run. Oh, I see the Venezuelan rag doll and the cat postcards too. So I will grab those. Anything that's got interest in it, I will grab it. Cat postcards, there you are. Okay, we're gonna start with the Venezuelan doll, and then where are the postcards? Right underneath the doll. Perfect. Okay, so this is a vintage made in Venezuela. It even has the little tag that says where it was made, and it says that it was from Larry and Marv Burtis. They gave it to her in January 27th, 1986. I don't know these people. I don't remember these people. But it's a little rag doll from Venezuela, and I will run that for 10 seconds. And it doesn't have a pre-bid, so I'm going to run that for 10. I don't know. I feel like it. There we go. That is running now. Cute little Venice, and she's really well stuffed. So she's articulated, but her legs and her arms and her body are like really well done. Really, really well made. And then the cat postcards. These are so cute. There are 40 there are 40 different art postcards of cats in here. Some really, really cute ones. And this is from what year? I can't remember. 1993. First published 1993. And we'll run that one now. We'll do that 11. 10. Come on. All right, running now. So vintage running now. There we go. So all 1993, all cats, all art of cats postcards. So super cute. Postcard collection. Is this? Yes, absolutely, PJP. I will pin that. Thank you for asking. Sadler. Buy it now. Okay, so this was Mom's blue iridescent seller. No, it's okay. Don't be sorry. I didn't show it. I didn't show it yet. So it has a bonus lid. So if you ever find another teapot, or you're gonna get the bonus lid. So you get a bonus lid in really great condition. I don't know why she had the bonus lid. And then there is the teapot. Yeah, so there's the teapot, Sadler, England. Let me pin that. And I'm going to run as a flash sale. Hang on. 15% off for 5 minutes. Yeah, there we go. And there we go. Okay, it is running now as a flash sale. So there's the teapot. So you get the teapot. It's in really great condition. As you can see, PJP, thank you so much. You didn't give me a chance. And then also, you're gonna get the creamer. That's coming to you as well. Thank you, PJP. And you're going to get the sugar. But the lid it fits a like a teapot. Is such a great grab. Awesome. Thank you so much. Congratulations. I'm gonna put this back here where it's gonna be nice and safe until it's time for shipping, which will start on Monday morning. Early Monday morning, usually when Loki wakes me up. Is so pretty, isn't it? I'm so glad you're getting that. I love this blue iridescence. Like, I'm a sucker for iridescence. And this was one of my mom didn't use it. It just sat and looked pretty. It was one of those things that Mom loves so much that you never used it. Which I'm not like that. If I can't use it on a daily basis, I don't want to have it hanging around. But I do have a lot of stuff that like Blue Mountain pottery. So I guess I am like my mother. I shouldn't criticize my mother, should I? Because I'm way too much like her. I sound like her. I look like her in some ways, although I never was able to see it when I was a kid. But everyone at the nursing home would go, "Oh, you must be Barb's daughter," and I'd be like, "Yes. How do you know that?" Because I always thought I looked like my dad. We'll have to do a like side-by-side comparison one day and see. Thank you for sharing the show. I do collect like her. I do collect. It's bad. This one has also been saved, so I'm going to show it. We're going to reach. Oh, that's good exercise. This is Mom's vintage Goldco cream pleated crossbody. It's in excellent condition. I think she used it once. She never really went out a lot. They didn't go out. Once, when Dad lost his job at Imperial Life in, how old was I? Grade 4, I think. So 1982, 10 or 11, like I think 1980, I think. 1981, 1982, somewhere around there. And they stopped going to a lot of functions that they used to go to. So it's a gorgeous, it does have the like shoulder strap that you can also crossbody if you want to. But it's also a clutch. And look at this. Look at how cool this is. And look at the pleats, the perma pleats in this. It is so pretty. And inside you will see that it does say Goldco, made in China, but it's like 1980s vintage, early 1980s. So I will run that now. I'm going to drop that to 22 because I can today. I feel like it. All right. The Goldco is running now. Isn't it pretty? It's so pretty. Just like, you just want to, it's just so gorgeous. And the strap is gorgeous. The whole thing is just in really great shape. Thank you, Kelly. I'm going to put this back. Oh, Kim, when you're looking for it, I put it back over here where it was out of the way so it didn't get dirty because it hasn't been dirtied yet, so it can't get dirtied now. Thank you, Kelly. Do you just want to like it is not going to get dirty. I always have to give notes to myself because I forget where I've done things. Okay. The hand-painted latticework decorative plate. Crystal Darlings rating in. Thank you so much, Crystal Darlings. Hello, hello. Welcome in. Crystal Darlings, feel free to announce when your next show is. Everyone make sure you follow Crystal Darlings. How was your show? Thank you so much for choosing me. I greatly appreciate it. We're just at the tail end. So if there's anything that anybody sees in the auction tab or the buy it now that you're interested in, let me know and we'll run it. I'm just running the last of the things that had interest on them. Now I have to remember where I put that plate. There it is. This very pretty lattice plate. It's hand painted. I don't know the age, but it's got really nice gold trim. It does have wear on it. Normal for its age. I think this would look really pretty with, even though you'd be covering up this, a really pretty plant on this, because then the whole plant is going to look like it's got like a lace around it. If you just imagine a plant on this. There's the plant. Wouldn't that look pretty with the plant? A hand plant. This looks like thing. How do you like the formula of everything listed ahead? So Kelly, if I had this downstairs, I would definitely do this like maybe once a month if I was downstairs, because I could pre-list a whole area over a month and then set up with everything. Where I am now, it's like, it's not perfect because, you know, I'm like reaching and that. So it's not perfect, but I do like pre-listing. But I wouldn't be able to do it for every single show because I don't have too much, but then I could like sort of be like, the Rooster's favorites. So I could bring you like, these are a few of my favorite things. Raindrops on roses and whiskers on kitten, Blue Mountain pottery, and something very vintage. I don't know how I would sing anymore, but you know, you get the gist of what I'm trying to say. Yeah, so I think, and then I would probably do like maybe 50 to 60 things max per month. And then I would run through everything. This, I'm pre-listing stuff and then I'm cherry picking because I literally have so many things. You don't even know. Welcome in. I can sing sometimes. Right now my throat is killing me. I should have brought something to drink, but I forgot that. I don't know where I put it. Will you have your bin filled also with the shows? Yes, always. Hey, Vintage with Bex, always fill your bin as well. Always put some stuff in your buy it now. Because when people get bored during your show, because you're running, like say you start running books for a short period of time and they're bored of that, they can at least go into the shop and look at other stuff that you have. Hi, Bex, how are you? How are things? John, welcome in. Whoo, it's getting warm in here. Okay, warmer, I should say. I'm good. Welcome to my mom's. Yes, can I show that? Absolutely. I will show you the flatware set. If there's anything else, this is last call for me showing anything. like last, it doesn't mean that one person only, just, kind of like last call for alcohol. So this is a 1847 Rogers Brothers. That's the brand name. Okay, so it's not from 1847. It is from 1971. It is the set of this is the set that my mom chose. My mom chose gold as her colors for her china and her flatware. And this is gold crown tableware. I'll show you the pattern. And I think I listed my pin. There we go. And I think I listed everything. Service for 8. Yeah. So the gold finish is pretty good on it. Oh, really? Gold and brass elements in the house you bought? I think this one of the things that I like about this is it's got a very 70s pattern to it. It's not a floral pattern. It is like a hash marks pattern. It's very 70s. It's very 1971. Yeah, do a flash sale, Angie. And then every once in a while you could run it as an auction, but why not do a flash sale? That just adds a little bit of fun, right? So this is called Carino. Carino is the pattern name. And it still has the price list. Mom saved the price list. So this is an extra price list. This is the one that she chose Carino. So it was slightly cheaper than this set. So like a Carino and Anniversary were $2.50 versus $3 for like a teaspoon. So this is the pattern. It's called Carino. So it's very vintage. And as you can see, it's in really good condition. She brought this out for my birthday, her birthday, sometimes Dad's birthday, but usually he didn't want a big dinner. Christmas sometimes, but not always, because we usually went to grandma's for Christmas. So maybe 3 times for Christmas. And sometimes we would have Aunt Marge over for her birthday dinner. I think we did that like 4 times. So, and then by the time we got to move to Toynbee Trail, we didn't have family over anymore. So that's like 1984. So really from 1971 to 1984, it got extremely light use. And then it got next to no use from then on. Like, I don't remember, she never brought this out when they moved out of Toynbee Trail, which was 1999. I don't remember her ever using this. It just ended up in a bag in the cupboard. So this is the pattern, and you can see that's the knife. The forks and the spoons are all gold. They're not gold. It's not gold. It's gold look. So it's all in really great condition. There's like some light wear here and there, but otherwise it's in really good condition. And I will run a flash sale on this just in case, if it's going to let me. Why won't it let me? Buy it now. X. I don't know why it's not letting me run this flash sale. Maybe I have to click on it. A flash sale. Options. Is it running as a flash sale and I'm just not seeing? Oh my God. Flatware. There we go. Product actions. Start flash sale. There we go. Running as flash sale. So that is running. So it's $199.20 instead of $249 today if you're interested in the flash sale. I don't know if I would call it dishwasher safe. This is 1971. So it's gold plated. Let me see. Yep. No, wait. Hang on. International Silver Company gold crown tableware. It's not gold plated. It's gold crown. So it's not gold plated. I would say don't. No, I wouldn't put in the dishwasher if I was you. It never saw a dishwasher ever. It was always hand washed. Well, we didn't have a dishwasher anyways until like 1985. So 1985, 1986. And that was at the cottage. We didn't have a dishwasher. We had a dishwasher at the cottage before we had a dishwasher at the regular house. Make that make sense. But thank you for asking about that. It's did you buy it? You bought it. Thank you so much. Yay. It's going to get a new home. That's awesome. Thank you so much. PJP is so, so pretty. You're going to love it. Thank you so much. And you'll know you're the second owner. I mean, I don't count myself as the owner because, you know, it was mom's. So you're the second owner. Yay. Okay. Last call for anything. This is such a great purchase. Yes, you had a coupon too. Perfect. Flash sale coupon. This is why I love the coupons and the rewards club. It's great. And then the flash sales, it's just so much fun. So I can offer things at a good deal, right? You get a deal, I get a sale. Mom's up in heaven knowing happily that her stuff is going to a new home and it's going to be loved. And it's no longer going to sit in a drawer and look sad and lonely. Okay, this is the last thing that I haven't run that had interest, that I haven't run again, that had interest on it. And now I got to figure out where I put him. Here he is. I found him. He was in the box. All right, this little piggy is a cute little piggy bank. This was mom's piggy bank. I will be shipping this with a couple of pennies wrapped up and put inside it or beside it, attached to it, because I'm superstitious and I can't not. It's bad luck to gift or sell anything without that, a purse, a piggy bank, or a wallet. So this is running now. Thank you, user 32202. It is so cute. This cutie patootie. That cutie patootie is coming to you. Thank you so much, user 32202. I appreciate you. Okay, last call for anyone who is interested in anything that's in the Buy It Now, or I don't have all of the stuff from the Buy It Now. If it has mum beside it, then I have it around me. Otherwise, it's stuff that's around but not accessible to me. So last call for anything that anyone is interested in. Let me just exit out of here. All right. I was going to give an extra wallet to a little girl at church. Yes, yep. Put a little loonie inside for good luck, or even a quarter. Either way, the kid's going to think they had a windfall. But yeah, it just is a little. I don't know why. It's meant to be like to wish you that you never have an empty wallet, or an empty purse, or an empty piggy bank. Like, may your when I give this to you, may you, yeah, it's good fortune, and it's may you never have an empty wallet is bad luck. So anyways, that's just my opinion based on ridiculous superstition, but I like my superstition and I'm holding on to it for dear life. That's just me. All right, that is it for me. Unless anybody has any requests, who should we raid? I'm gonna love, if you have requests, feel free to yell it out in the chat. I'm happy to stop. I can stop raiding at any moment. Yeah, it's a nice superstition. It's a nice tradition, superstition. Thank you, and thank you everybody for your purchases. I really appreciate you. Who is on? Don't know them. Oh, Pre-Loved Revival is on in estate sales. So let's go to another estate sale. So we're going to shop the shelves at Pre-Loved Revival. I love you guys so much. Thank you so much. I will be on tomorrow at 8 p.m. doing a seller chat. Oh, it's so great to meet you, Kiki. I'm glad you came. Thank you so much. We're going to go hang out with Pre-Loved Revival. You're going to love her and her stuff. She has great taste. So let's go see what she has in store. And I'll see you tomorrow at 8 p.m. Eastern for my seller chat, which is called Give Yourself Grace. I'm part of a Better Together seller support raid train. All right. Love you guys. Have a great night.